Welcome, beloveds. Welcome to Full Moon Magic. Today we have a full moon in Aquarius, resonant with the Aquarian age. We have an opportunity to pull from the frequencies of our mastery of intuitiveness, inventiveness, originality, freedom, liberation. It will be precisely full. I guess it's right about 6 hours and 36 minutes from now. I think it's 7:36 p.m. Pacific time. And so we want to do some work today to call upon the resonance of what it is that we want from this full moon vibration. Full moons represent a culmination of energies, being in the sign of Aquarius, tied into the Aquarian age, having to do with this originality, having to do with that part of us that says, I'm going to be me, the whole me and nothing but me in spite of what's expected of me. We have this opportunity to look at what it is that is attempting to get in the way of our freedom. And even when circumstances externally seem to be in the way of our freedom, there is a resonance of freedom that exists within the inner sanctum of our being that cannot be contaminated, cannot be assaulted, cannot be interfered with. Today we want to tap into that resonant connection of our being that is invincible, invisible, and invulnerable to all of the anti-divinity, all of the negative vibrations. The frequency of Aquarius being the resonance of universal love, being the resonance of tribal community, and the tribal community is a representation of the oneness of wholeness of being. We have the opportunity now to recognize who we are as our own version of the whole universe, in the recognition that we are the microcosmic container of the macrocosmic all that is. That each and every one of us are a soul in the body of the universe, as the universe is a multifaceted cell in the body of our soul. Collectively, we join in consciousness to come home to the true reality of our being, to come home to our exalted selfhood. I'm going to share now a selection from my book, Feast of the Zodiac, Wisdom of Astrology. I highly recommend it. It's available via my website, Astarius.com. This piece is my rhythm of Aquarius because this full moon is in Aquarius. These are some of the frequencies that represent the energies that we're dealing with right now. Rhythm of Aquarius. Now comes the cosmic impulse of Aquarius, one who knows, one whose ways are sudden as lightning, like transforming winds of change that blow. With God, love is great for all, even as for a special one, a humanitarian compassion as bestowing as the sun. But when plagued by darkness, we can be spacey and cold, hateful, sarcastic, and heartlessly bold. Many are we who regret the day when we got in that crazy Aquarian way. Curious, friendly, patient dreamer, one who's born before her time. Truth expander, truth redeemer, seeking to expand his mind. Freedom lover, truth redeemer, seeking to expand his mind. Creative loner, philosophizer, messenger of all that's new. Determined traveler, way advisor. Wise power of love will see us through. Fanatic, nosy, know-it-all, aloof, weirdo on dangerous course, erratic, shocking. I invoke the call for death to you, O sinister force. Up with brotherhood, down with rage, for we, a host of the dawning age, pouring waters of spirit upon the body of earth to fulfill all who hunger for heavenly birth. With abundance, without measure, shall you be blessed, when you aid in the blessing of all the rest. For he who inspires universal wealth, as a matter of course, becomes rich himself. The blessing of all is the treasure of one, as the glory of a sunbeam is inherited from the sun. A message divine, Uranus, to you, put off the old, prepare for the new, plug the cord of your soul in the Aquarian socket, and journey with us in Ascension skyrocket. Write actions of love upon history's page, and help us co-author the new golden age. I am Aquarius, and this is the frequency that we're working with. I offer these tones to help facilitate the gathering of these energies, and a good way to apply these energies to that which we want to create on a personal level, and that which we'd like to see happen on a collective level within our world. Beloved, full moon, Aquarius within us. We open to the resonance of the vibration of the freedom that you represent, the liberation that you represent, the individualization of being that you represent. We open to the higher consciousness, the cosmic consciousness that you represent. By the grace of God, Goddess Absolute, we allow the cosmic consciousness to harmonically converge within our hearts, within our soul. By virtue of the divine that is within us, we call forth the intercession, we call forth the ascended host and God, Goddess Absolute to intercede in this maliciousness and the crisis that exists within our world. By virtue of the cosmic consciousness that is within us, we allow ourselves to align with the future times of the golden age, a resonance of brotherhood and sisterhood and tribal community, when we all have each other's back and we all allow the universe and the all that is to have our back. By virtue of the fact that every time is now, every space is here, and everyone is us, we pre-memorate all of the exaltation of the future, where the problems that exist within our world in this now time no longer exist. We call forth the harmonic convergence of the ascended reality of all of those future times to merge and harmonically converge with this now moment. By virtue of the power of God, Goddess Absolute within us, we bless this moment, this now moment, even now. Beloved full moon Aquarius within, we align with your liberation, your higher consciousness, your uniqueness of being, your equality, your resonance of the frequency of the golden age. We recognize that the golden age that we are reaching for in our future exists as cellular memory in the inner recesses of our being. And we summon forth from the inner recesses of our being this vibration of the golden age, the vibration of brotherhood, of sisterhood, of tribal community. Each and every one of us allow ourselves to align with the truth and the reality that we are the holy hologram, that microcosmic container of the macrocosmic all that is. We recognize that we are cellular co-creator of all that is created. And we choose to align ourselves with the cellular co-creation of the benevolence of our world, a world of brotherhood and sisterhood, of tribal community, of the exemplification of inner divinity, of the absolute knowingness of our immunity, our invincibility and vulnerability and invisibility being unaffected by all of this negativity that exists within the world. We align with the benevolence of the highest frequency of Aquarius, where we express the spirit of forgiveness, and we forgive those who promote fear and darkness. We know that they will come back home, their fear burned away on compassion's throne. We humble ourselves to know that the lowest devil can't go lower than the lowest that we each are capable of as the highest angel can't fly higher than the highest that we each are capable of. We own the possibility of the lowest and the highest, but by virtue of God within, choose the higher vibration. We fly high upon the wings of the Ascension. Thank you, beloved brothers and sisters, for remembering who you are. Thank you for letting go of any fears. Thank you for vibrating at such an accelerated frequency of vibration that nothing of an anti-divine nature can touch you. Thank you for knowing that you are your own version of the whole universe, that no one can do the universe exactly like you. Thank you for owning all of who you are. No more renting with option to buy. Thank you for knowing that you carry within the inner sanctum of your being the full resonance of the golden age culture that we are evolving into. Thank you for knowing that you hold the power to be where you are going before you get there. And so we pre-memorate our exalted glory of the future and bring it into the now memoration of this now moment, even now, feeling the resonance of the brotherhood, of the sisterhood, of the tribal ascension, of the tribal community. We are divine. We are exalted. Every cell within our being says, I am by whom the universe has a name. I am in whom the universe has a home. I am on whom the universe has a face. I am that I am, I, the universe, am. I, the universe, am personified in this body, mind, heart, and soul. I, the universe, dream awake infinite wholeness and healing in every cell of my body, mind, heart, and soul. I, the universe, dream awake the ascension of my soul, my cells, my human form, and Mother Earth. I, the universe, dream awake cosmic consciousness of my human mind and express infinite creativity through my human soul. I, the universe, dream awake cellular memory of universal selfhood in my individual soul. I, my human soul, am a master cell in the being of God, Goddess, in the cosmic moment when the universe was created. I honor and acknowledge my co-creatorship of this great universe, which I also am. I, the universe, invoke and dream awake all the prosperity that is, was, or ever will be through this, my human life. I am the vastness of all that is, thrilled to keep sacred company with myself through all beings. I, the universe, call forth God, Goddess, Absolute, every angel and ascended master to bless and prosper, my human soul. I, my human soul, am a master cell in the being of God, Goddess, in the cosmic moment when the universe was created. I contain a cell for every man, woman, and child, for every angel and ascended master, for every ocean, mountain, and stream, for every mineral, plant, and animal, for every elemental star and galaxy. I am the master cell, the master soul, who is the microcosmic container of the macrocosmic all that is. I am a soul in the body of the universe, and the universe is a multifaceted cell in the body of my soul. My greatest love is the bond we share. I am by whom the universe has a name. I am in whom the universe has a home. I am on whom the universe has a face. I am that I am. I, the universe, am. You are so divine. You are so safe, so peaceful, so wise, so loving, so invincible to any anti-divinity. You are the microcosmic container of the macrocosmic all that is. And in this now moment, you hold the wisdom, the presence of mind and heart, to do an energy retrieval, and you retrieve any and all lower frequency energies that you've engaged in, anywhere and anywhen. And you call them in purified resonance back into this now moment, even now, gathering up all of your energies in a good way, in a divine way, knowing that you are the resonance of God Almighty. You are the resonance of Goddess Almighty. Thank you for owning the resonance of the divine feminine within you, owning the resonance of your feeling nature, your emotionality, recognizing that your feelings are the root of your being, and your feelings are the means by which you experience Creator Source. Your feelings are experiential. Your feelings are subjective, therefore they represent that which is deep inside you, as your thoughts are objective, having to do what is outside of you. Thank you for bringing your thoughts and your feelings into harmonic convergence with the understanding that feelings is the elder, as intuition is the elder of intellect. And so, beloveds, we come home to the sacredness of our being. We come home to our divinity. We come home to the awareness that we are the resonance of eternity, that we are unfolding down the corridors of forever. Beloved, we are from the beginning, less beginning, all the way into the endless end. Right now, collectively, together, we draw upon this reality of our infinite safety. We draw upon and affirm this reality of our infinite immunity, invincibility to any anti-divinity. We come home to ourselves, and all is well in the kingdom of this divine moment. I'm going to bring forth now the resonance of the didgeridoo to further capture the frequency of this full moon, to engage in this full moon magic. And so when I bring forth the didgeridoo, offer your sacred prayers and intentions, what it is that you want to bring into manifestation, and offer those prayers and intentions for the betterment of the collective, our whole world, and the whole of the universe, and even be of the presence of mind and heart to offer a blessing unto Creator Source. And yes, we know Creator Source is infinitely rich in blessings and doesn't need our blessings, and yet when we offer them, Creator Source is quickened and even more glorified. Just like you or me, if we're full of love in our life and someone wants to share love with us, we don't say, oh, I'm all full up, I don't need any more love, but rather receive that love. And even though we were already rich in love, then we're even richer by virtue of our receivership and our willingness to let it in. Creator Source is the infinite receivership, receiving all of the glory from us that we can be and exemplify. These didgeridoo frequencies of healing are an intention of healing for you and me and every being in all existence included, in helping in the healing, even as a transmission of sonic resonance for God Almighty, Creator Source. I love you so much, and I thank you for co-creating with me. Blessed be the sacredness of our divine moment. Blessed be our coming home to our absoluteness. Blessed be the reality and the truth of our harnessing the frequency of the full moon. Blessed be our knowing that we are so much bigger and stronger and more resonant than any darkness, any negativity, any adversity. Blessed be the truth that we remember this even now. We come home to ourselves. And so we're in this resonance of the full moon in Aquarius. 1 degree Aquarius, 26 minutes. That is so personal to me because I'm born January 26, 126. And this full moon is 1 degree Aquarius, 26 minutes. So that's very personal for me. And also today is the 23rd, at least in this western part of the world. And the 23rd is my spiritual birthday. I entered consciously onto my spiritual path January 23rd of 1973. So the 23rd is personal to me. And Friday is personal to me in that I came into the planet on a Friday. And so I'm a good mirror for the energetic frequencies that we're dealing with in this full moon vibration. And so this full moon in Aquarius sits between Pluto and Saturn. Both Pluto and Saturn are slow-moving planets and represent a tremendous unleashing of power. Pluto, death, regeneration, and transformation. Pluto is also the resonance of alchemy, but it is also the pits of the underworld. And so we might be looking at some of the underworld energies or some of the lower frequencies of our own life. And even if we are having to work through some of the underworld vibrations in our life, it is important that we know that at the central core of everything is the I and the I am of the storm. There is a place, even in the midst of chaos and the most extreme darkness, that can never be touched by that darkness. The center of everything is a place of pristine and pure light. So we allow ourselves to let this moon frequency be a magnet for extracting the exalted alchemy of Pluto and extracting the elder energy of Saturn and choosing to not become caught up in the lower frequencies of Pluto and Saturn, and bringing the energies of Pluto and Saturn into harmonic convergence with giving power to our expanding our originality, expanding our capacity to create and to invent, expanding our resonance with the golden age culture that we're evolving into, expanding our innovation, expanding our love and appreciation for the individual being that we are, while at the same time knowing that our individual being is the meeting place for our universal being, because each of us are our own version of the whole universe. By virtue of the consciousness of God within us, we choose to be in this awareness, in this sacred remembering that we are that vast. We engage in our sacred spontaneity to spontaneously send forth the frequencies of creativity, the frequencies of universal love, frequencies of universal peace. All is well in the kingdom of this divine moment. All is well in the kingdom of our soul. Hey, hey, hey. On mountain heights of heaven's land, we now invoke the master plan. Because it's our divine birthright, we're giving back our cosmic sight. At dawn of life, we were so high with the angels we did fly. We now ascend to higher plane, the ancient times now come again. In the name of holy peace, all our blessings now increase. Our great abundance now comply with the power of our single eye. We bless the darkness, make it right, reverse the tide and free the light. God, make our power ever pure, else let the power not endure. We love and lift our fellow man, and we understand the master plan. For us there's simply nothing new, except that which we always knew. First I spin at speed of light, within, without, come now our sight. Mighty Spirit, Elohim, make truth of this, our cosmic dream. Yes, our eye is really single with light, our bodies do now tingle. Our souls are so brand new, we now know all that we once knew. Let it be God, capstone of our soul, unfailing spirit, fulfill our goals. Let it be power in the word of our mouth, we conquer with a faith that's all fear and doubt. Let it be wisdom as a fuel of our knowledge, and let it be a blaze within our heart. We must be consistent in the game of life, that wisdom may finish what knowledge did start. Let it be love, the work of our hand, life as a blessing under God and man. Let it be peace as the wings of our mind, O sun of serenity around us shine. Let there be joy of truth bubbling in our soul, dissolver of sadness, come make us whole. Let there be abundance raining down upon us, our life be enriched with prosperity. And there is the fulfillment of let there be, for life will always give us but as far as we can see. Let it be, let it be, let it be, and is, and there was, and there ever shall be. Thank you for co-creating with me. Also, I have some wonderful news. I have an amazing double album that's about to drop. The title of it is Ascension, Love, and the Word Became Flesh. Album 1 is 80 minutes long, and album 2 is 72 minutes long. It's an amazing frequency. Watch for it. It's available within the next week. You can get it through my website. I also have 22 other music albums. So now with this double album, I'm coming up to 24 albums available. Also 2 books available, Miraculii, Song of Ascension, and then the one that I recited from earlier, which is Feast of the Zodiac, Wisdom of Astrology. Also available for intuitive astrological readings, as well as sound healing transmissions with didgeridoo and vocal harmonics. Also teach Reiki. And be sure and leave your comments, as well as to share it forward. If it was a blessing to you, then share it with others. And also, because the nature of Instagram, that it doesn't show all of you who are on there and are commenting right now. Once I upload it so that it's available for the replay, your comments aren't there. So if you would be kind enough to insert those comments again, so that other people who hear the replay can be blessed by your comments and blessed by your sharing. I love you so much. And I thank you. And also thank all of you who've been gracious and kind and sending donations. Many have sent donations of appreciation. And if you want to do something like that, I receive donations via Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, as well as a donation button on my website, Astarius.com, Astarius.com. So remember the exaltation of your being. Remember that you are divine, and thank you for knowing that you make a monumental impact upon the expansion of life, that life is better by virtue of you, and you are a gift unto Creator Source, the likes of which God can't get anywhere else or from anyone else. Aho Ashe, Amen, Namaste. Hotep in Lakesh Alakin Shalom. Satnam Hari Om Rastafari. Your sacred juices are cooked in infinitely expanding Juicetafari, Blistafari. You're going to always have many miles on your smile, wiggle in your giggle, tingling in your boots, laughter ever after, put in your strut, wings on your butt, 'cause you're always rising up. Up at the top, there's room for all. It's just the bottom that's crowded, y'all, and so it is, and so it shall eternally be. I love you with the passion of heaven.